Alright, we've talked about measuring distances to stars within our own cosmic neighborhood, the Milky Way. But what happens when we want to look further, to see what lies beyond our galactic home? It's time to zoom out, way out. Once we leave the Milky Way, our familiar units like light years and even parsecs start to feel a little, small. It's like trying to measure the distance between New York and Tokyo in inches. You could do it, but the numbers would be absolutely enormous and hard to wrap your head around. So, astronomers came up with bigger units for these bigger distances. Let's talk about kiloparsecs and megaparsecs. The prefixes here might sound familiar if you remember your science classes. Kilo means 1,000, and mega means 1,000,000. It's the same logic. A kiloparsec, abbreviated as kpc, is simply 1,000 parsecs. Remember, 1 parsec is about 3.26 light-years, so a kiloparsec is about 3,260 light-years. This is a great unit for measuring things like the size of our own galaxy or the distance to nearby satellite galaxies that orbit the Milky Way. For instance, the Large Magellanic Cloud, one of our closest galactic neighbors, is about 50 kiloparsecs away. That's a much tidier number than saying it's 163,000 light-years away, right? But even kiloparsecs aren't big enough for the truly grand scales of the universe. When we start talking about the vast empty spaces between galaxies and the colossal structures they form, we need an even bigger yardstick. This is where the megaparsec comes in. A megaparsec, or MPC, is 1,000,000 parsecs. That's 1,000 kiloparsecs, or about 3.26 million light-years. These units are the go-to for cosmologists who study the large-scale structure of the universe. They use megaparsecs to describe the distances to other major galaxies and galaxy clusters. Let's put this into perspective with a real-world example. The nearest major galaxy to us is the Andromeda Galaxy. It's on a collision course with the Milky Way. But don't worry, that won't happen for another 4.5 billion years. The distance to Andromeda is about 0.78 that's 780 kiloparsecs, or about 2.5 million light-years. Using megaparsecs makes these mind-boggling distances just a little bit more manageable. It helps astronomers compare distances between different galaxy clusters without getting lost in a sea of zeros. Now, let's go even bigger. Galaxies aren't just scattered randomly throughout space. They are bound together by gravity into groups and massive clusters. One of the most famous is the Virgo cluster, a massive collection of over 1,000 galaxies, including our own local group, as a small outlying member. To get to the heart of the Virgo cluster, you'd have to travel about 16.5 megaparsec. That's over 50 million light-years. And the Virgo cluster itself is just one part of an even larger supercluster. These numbers are just staggering, and they show why having units like the megaparsec is absolutely essential for mapping out the cosmos. So, to recap our cosmic distance ladder, we use astronomical units for our solar system, light-years and parsecs for nearby stars, kiloparsecs for distances within and around our galaxy, and megaparsecs for the vast expanses between galaxies and clusters. Each step up the ladder allows us to chart a bigger piece of the cosmic puzzle. And what about the biggest distance of all? The edge of the observable universe. From our vantage point, the most distant light we can detect has traveled for billions of years to reach us. The total diameter of the entire observable universe is estimated to be about 28,500 megaparsecs. That translates to a mind-shattering 93 billion light-years across. Yes, billion with a B. It's truly incredible to think about the scales we're dealing with. From our own backyard in the solar system to the farthest reaches of space and time. Understanding these units of measurement is the first step to appreciating the sheer size and majesty of our universe. It gives us a framework to understand our place within it all. Thanks so much for joining me on this cosmic journey today. If you found this fascinating, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of space. See you in the next video.